Welcome to the channel. Today we're tackling a book that, well, a lot of us think we know, right? Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. But here's the twist. We're not going to talk about enlightenment. Nope. We're going to strip away all the spiritual stuff and look at it as something maybe more useful. A practical, powerful time management tool, but for your mind.
So what if? What if this book isn't really about achieving some mystical state? What if it's about something we can use every single day? What if the power of now is secretly one of the best time management tools ever? Not for your schedule, but for your thinking. When you look at it that way, suddenly all the advice in it becomes super direct, super actionable.
And just to be super clear, we are not talking about your to-do list or your calendar here. We're going deeper. We're talking about the actual source code for your productivity, for your sense of calm, your own mind. Think of this as a tool. A way to manage your focus, cut down on all that mental drag, and get back all the energy that usually just leaks away into distraction.
Okay, so to really get how this tool works, we first need to pinpoint the problem it's trying to solve. And honestly, it's a huge one. It's the fact that most of us, most of the time, are living in places that, well, they don't even exist. The book calls them the two great thieves of our attention, our energy.
Our mind is in this constant tug of war, right? Pulled between two, let's call them phantom worlds. On one side, you've got the past. It's just memory. But we get stuck there, don't we? Just replaying mistakes, carrying around all this regret. And then on the other side, you've got the future, which is just projection. We can spend hours worrying about stuff that, let's be real, will probably never even happen.
And the key word, the most important word, is imaginary. The past? It's over. The future hasn't happened yet. Neither of them is actually real in this moment. So according to this way of thinking, all that stress, all the regret about yesterday and the anxiety about tomorrow, we're kind of doing it to ourselves. And it's all because we're not living in the one place that is absolutely 100% real. Right here, right now.
All right, so if the big problem is living in these imaginary worlds, then the solution is pretty straightforward, isn't it? We have to practice living in the real one. And this is where we're going to reframe the whole idea of presence. Forget the vague spiritual vibe. We're going to treat it as an active, learnable skill. A superpower, even. A better name for it? Mental minimalism.
Now, mental minimalism isn't about, emptying your mind completely. That's impossible. It's about decluttering it. It's making a conscious choice to just set down the heavy baggage from the past and put aside the weight of the future, and just hold on to what's actually relevant for this exact moment. It's just pure mental efficiency. Seriously, just imagine the brain power you'd get back if you weren't constantly running those background apps of regret and anxiety.
And here's another really practical layer to this. The idea is that most of our emotional pain, that frustration, the irritation, it's just resistance in disguise. It's literally your mind having an argument with reality. Think about it. You're stuck in traffic. You're getting furious. That anger? That's just your mind screaming, "This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be here." Presence gives you the power to just notice that little mental argument and let it go. You are in traffic. That's what's real. And by just accepting that, you stop piling on that extra layer of suffering for no reason.
So, how do you actually do this? How do you practice it? Well, it's so simple you can do it right now listening to me. Step 1, just notice your breath. Don't change it. Just feel the air coming in and going out. Step 2, sense your body. Feel the weight of it, maybe in your chair. Feel the sensations in your hands. This is what anchors you to the now. And 3, just observe what's around you, but without labeling or judging. Just notice the colors, the shapes, the sounds, and that's it. You just did it. You pulled your attention right into the present moment. That is the entire practice. And hey, by the way, if you're finding this new perspective useful, it would be awesome if you take a second to like this, maybe drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss our next explainer.
Okay, now we're getting to my favorite part. This is the central metaphor that really makes this whole thing just click. If you've ever felt totally powerless, like you're just stuck between what you did and what you're worried about, this idea of the single frame of life is going to show you exactly where your power has been hiding this whole time. I want you to picture this. Your life, all of it, past and future, is like a giant reel of film, okay?
The past, that's the part of the film that's already gone through the projector. You can rewind it, you can look at it, but you absolutely cannot change a single frame. Then there's the future. That's the part of the film that's still locked away in the canister. It's totally unseen. You can spend all day guessing what's on it, but you really have no idea.
So here's the kicker. This is the most important part. Life only ever happens in one single place, the single frame that's lit up by the projector's light right now. That's it. That's the now. And just think about what exists only in that one single frame. Your power to make a decision? It's right now. Your ability to actually feel joy? It's not in some future accomplishment. It's in what you're experiencing right now. Your creativity? It's not in the plan. It's what happens when you actually sit down to do the work. And the biggest one of all, your power to act, your power to change anything. It only exists in this one single illuminated frame of now.
So when you look at it this way, the power of now stops being some kind of philosophical homework, It becomes a direct invitation. It's not asking you to become some enlightened, different person. It's just asking you to stop chasing a different moment and to fully, completely show up for the one you're actually in.
And this last idea, it really flips the script on what this is all about. So many self-help books are about escaping your current reality, right? This is the exact opposite. It's a tool to help you dive deeper into reality, to actually experience it raw without the foggy filters of past regrets and future worries. Life stops being this frantic, stressful chase, and it just becomes something you actually get to live, one moment at a time.
And that's really the question to leave you with. What would actually change for you if you started treating your focus like it's your most valuable asset? If you managed it only in that single frame of now? It's such a simple shift in how you see things, but man, it has the power to change pretty much everything. So, what do you think? We'd love to hear from you. Does this idea of time management for the mind click for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if this explainer was helpful, please do all the things like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next. Thanks so much for listening.